Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. If you didn't miss out during the last one, well, we have went and did some social linking and other things, and we're still going to have to do some more of the social linking and other things out here as well for the next couple of episodes. Currently, right now, we are here on the August 10th day. We're almost about to be reaching all the way into what the expiration date is going to be, somewhere within like August 13th or somewhere around within there. We're still having to wait until Mitsuo Kubo goes and confesses with all the stuff that has been going on out here so far within the game, and also as well we do have to wait until Dojima or Adachi lets us in on some extra information about what is happening on their side with what's going on with Mitsuo Kubo from there. Now within these two videos for today, not only are we just going to be doing out here with the course of Persona 4 Golden, but we're also going to be doing some Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door as well, so hope you guys do go and check out on that. Currently right now in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, we are going to be continuing onwards throughout the Palace of Shadows once again. This time, however, we are going to be battling out with the next boss that will be showing up. I know that we have already went and beat it out with Gloomtail already, but we do have the Siren Sister slash Dupless, of course, since now he's going to be taking over Vivian's spot now at this point in time. But again, Dupless is really not all that too hard of a boss now, since he was all the way back in like chapter 4. I know that he was a little bit difficult from there, but again, mind you, we didn't really have like the best type of HP or anything around there all that too much. But however, we were able to go and knock him out and continue onwards, so that was all good. But let's get back into Persona 4 Golden, because that's what we're out here for today in this said video. So currently right now, all that we're just doing is just reading a whole bunch of books and then waiting until the next day to kind of just start off with other different social linking out here for right now. And so far, throughout all the different books that we've been reading, we've been getting a lot of stat boosting, which that is going to be really nice, because I know that currently right now, with Nanako, we can't really go and do anything with her right now. Kind of like what happened before when we went and spoke with Nanako the last time, and we heard that, like, oh, well, Nanako can't really go and talk to us right now because we don't have a certain type of expression type of stat that is going on. So we are going to have to kind of wait until that answer comes around the corner at some point here. So it looks like we could go and harvest some vegetables, so let's go and do that right now. I believe this is our eggplant harvest, I think, at this point in time, and I don't think we ever got to see a harvest, I don't think, in the rain before, so unfortunately it doesn't really look like we're going to be kind of doing a whole bunch of stuff just yet. So let's go and just add in some barrier corn here. It's just really weird, because normally I thought our characters would be just kind of like just digging around in the soil, but it seems like instead we're just going to be just holding our umbrellas and just say that we already went and planned everything anyways there. Alright, let's go and watch the Midnight Channel. Let's see if there's anything important that's going to be happening now. Pretty much certain I don't think there is going to be anything happening now. We already just went and battled out with Mitsuo Kubo. I know that we had to go through his 8-bit soldier battle, which that was a little bit of a challenge, but hey, you know what? We cleared through it, and that was all that I needed to do. So, very nice. And also, while I am looking throughout here on the actual real life type of date that's going on right now compared to the actual Persona date that's going on, currently right now it is September 26th on the day of this recording, and just next week, I believe that is going to be the time where the Bad Blood pay-per-view is going to be happening, and I am pretty excited about that. I want to say that both me and my friend Kevin are going to be watching that over here at my house. So that is going to be really cool. So at least I get to have another little type of small party out here in my room. Because, like, I know that normally, before, I hardly ever really brought anybody over to my house all that too much whenever a WWE PLE comes around, but most of my friends have been asking if they're down for some sort of stream on the TV to go and watch it, and I have no problem with it. And currently, Bad Blood, I'm really excited to see what is going on with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That is going to be a really cool match to happen. I think there was also some other matches getting brought up, and I'll probably have to go and take a look at that later on while we are going throughout here in this said episode. And I do actually have my phone on me, but I think currently right now it's just getting charged, so I don't really want to go and try to do anything with it right now. Because unfortunately the wire that I have when my phone gets charged is not really the best type of cable, so if I try to unhook it or anything about it, it does not actually recharge, which that really sucks. I hate this freaking godforsaken cable. It is not the best type of charging cable that I have, and unfortunately I don't really have any other type of cables that can go and help out at the moment right now. So I'll have to go on to some sort of site or something to at least go and buy another one of these cables, but it's alright. But it looks like we got something here with Marie, doing a social linking with her. It seems like at this point for right now, we are going to have to help her with some sort of comb detective sleuthing out here. And I know that she kind of brought up this type of comb, I think, before, that she didn't really realize what that was all about in her bag. Because again, she still has that type of like memory loss that she has, because she doesn't really know all that too much about what's going on. So, maybe, since we already have this comb that's around with her still, maybe, Kanji's mom may probably know something about it. I know that originally when we were kind of talking with Marie, she did give off, like, 3 different type of, questions about where type we could go, and it said, like, Juness or the textile shop. I didn't really realize that it would be the textile shop, so we made it all the way over here instead, so it's alright. And, I don't know if I already want to said this as well, but I did go and do another one of those radio station test demonstrations once again, and this time, just like how it was before, since like the very time around when I went and did my first ever radio demonstration, having all the eyes looking around at me, it still happened again. There was still other eyes around with me, because we're still trying to learn more of this type of practice on air and other things that are happening around within our time. And I want to say, I think it was like maybe like the 4th or 5th person that was going to be able to go and do this, and I was a little bit scared. I almost flubbed up again, which normally that doesn't really happen with me. I normally always have like kind of like a softer type of mellow tone to myself, but like but for some reason I almost like flubbed up for just a second, but I saved myself. But it was all good. But I know when the time actually happens again for one of those main type of tests that are going to happen, I know that I'm going to be by myself and my teacher is going to be alongside with me, so at least I don't have to really worry about having all the other eyes with all the other students around within that type of area trying to look at me while I'm trying to do my part of whatever type of segment that I'm doing. So does Bree know anything? Probably not. But later on, for what I have been seeing out here so far, is that throughout here in August, there should be a section that should be showing up here, which I think it will happen around maybe like on August 15th or something. And I want to say we are going to have to jump across like quite a few other days. And what happens is that like Yusuke will actually call you, and he'll actually say something to you about like for you working some sort of part-time shift. And over time, when you work through those different type of 4-day shifts or something like that, it will actually give you a whole whack ton of money. So by the time that you're all said and done, you have like almost around like 60 something type of thousands of yen that's going to be showing up here out of nowhere. And mind you, you can't forget to go and talk to Dojima somewhere around over here, because that's where he'll give you the 20,000 yen. So basically, on top of whatever type of 40,000 that Yusuke gets, then he gives you the other, and then Dojima gives you like the 20,000. You are already basically set for like quite a while for whatever the next dungeon's going to be.
I was pissed off. I wanted to be famous. The suspect was often heard saying these things.
Yeah, well, we did actually hear something about with Mitsuo Kubo as well, right? Because I know that by the time that we went and dragged this guy on out of the TV world, this man was saying a lot of weird type of stuff and all these other things that were going on. And it seems like even at this point in time right now, with Mitsuo Kubo even showing up to the jail at this point, seems like Dojima and Adachi have been getting that same exact type of personality that was coming from Mitsuo Kubo.
But the lab found the perp's prints on the victim's clothes, so we made it stick after all. Man, isn't crime scene investigation something? Who would have thought you could get viable proof?
What? Adachi, you're a detective. You should be able to know about any type of viable clues that are around. Again, this man is a rookie, of course, so I can't really go and put him past by it all that much.
Leaving the bodies like that. He was over the edge. Good thing we caught him. Now I can see.
You know, originally before, I think I've already told this story before, is that like before myself was like getting into this whole like film editing and all this radio broadcasting stuff that I really wanted to get like into. I think originally before is that I wanted to become a police officer, and I always wanted to become like a detective and stuff. And unfortunately my parents told me no, because I don't think it would be the best option for me, because for myself as a person that is somewhat typically shy a little bit in a way, because like originally before, if you guys have been around on my YouTube channel for like a long time, you guys may already probably know that when I first started, like my first year of just doing YouTube, I was a complete shy person. I did not know what the heck I was going to go and try out to say. I have no idea about what was going to go on. And that is kind of like how I was going to be feeling like if I was going to become a police officer, because if I had to go and do like any type of interrogations, or if I had to go and do other type of situations where there's going to be like some sort of like domestic issue or something like that, my body, I don't think, can actually go and probably handle all of that. So at least the good thing is that I did have a backup plan, which that was of course of me going and doing this YouTube content creation, and with me going into doing this whole gaming channel and all that stuff, that really got me inspired to go and do a whole bunch of like film editing and other things of that type of nature. And I'm really happy that I'm in more so of a better environment and having really nice good friends along the way for college as well too, so it's pretty nice. So now we get to go and talk to Dojima for a little bit here. I believe we're almost about to be setting close to be all done here with Dojima's ranking. I think there's not really too many other things that we do need to worry about right now at this point in time. But as long as we keep on going through most of Dojima's talking points here, I think we should at least be able to get this guy all set and finished as quickly as we can. So it seems like Dojima doesn't really want to talk about the incident with his wife at this point in time. I know that we kind of want to go and learn a little bit of some information about it, but it seems like he kind of wants to hold that more for him to himself a little bit more personally, which I could totally stand by that. I know that like having a situation like that, and for him not to go out of his way to like tell Nanako all that too much about what was going on with the mom, I guess it's just better enough to just kind of just leave it well enough alone until the time is right. Like, I know that Nanako already knows about, like, her mom getting lost and not being around anymore, but there's other things that Dojima doesn't really want to go out of his way to say. But yeah, so here's the part right now. So since it is August 15th, now we are going to have to extend a whole bunch of time to move along through the days to reach all the way into where August 19th is going to be. So let's be able to get ourselves a whole whack ton of cash. And make sure that you use all this cash wisely, though, because you don't want to go spend too crazy with everything, because you may probably have to use that for different dungeons and other things afterwards. But yeah, it is the summertime, right? So everybody's going to be wanting their ice cream. Speaking about ice cream, I really want to have some ice cream. Because it is still that time now. Since it is September, like, ice cream is still somewhat of a thing. It's like still like somewhat summertime out, even though that it is fall. Like, it hasn't even went to like becoming like super cold yet, but it's alright. Alright, and I think with that being said in mind, I think we are going to have to end off the episode for today. So, see you guys in the next one of more of what is happening here with Persona 4 Golden. And there we go, got the 40,000 yen, and that's exactly what we want. We're rich somewhat. Well, anyways, see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.